And welcome into the Alderson's Awards West postgame show. For trophies, awards, t-shirts, and so much more, go to aldersons.net for their full catalog. Back here on the Eli and NFHS Sports Network, Paul Beatty and myself, Brandon Brown. Paul, we see a 3-0 sweep for White River over Clover Park as they improve to 2-0 on the season. Clover Park falls to 0-1 in their first match of the season, but it was competitive for the first two sets, for most of those first two sets, but then White River with momentum just took care of business 25-5 to close it out in that final third set.
Well, in that first set, they got to a point where White River led 12-11, and then Clover Park took over, trailing. Boy, what did I do here? Okay, there we go. Anyway, so they were trailing 12-11, and that is when Dahl went on that 5-point run. And when Clover Park got it back, it was they were down 17-11, I believe, or it should have been 17-12. They had a 5-point lead. White River would then add a couple more with Al Thomas and just pull away at that. So it's very close. Right up into that 5-point run by Sidney Schultz. Clover Park got off to a 4-0 lead. White River came roaring back, and this time was, again, Marissa Dahl. She had a 5-point run. Clover Park would stay in. It would be 9-8. And then White River would go on a 4-point run. That would be with Abby Barrow. And that pushed it to 13-9 at that point, 14-11, and then another 4-point run there, this time by Sidney Schultz. And those two 4-point runs were the difference. Here they jumped out to a 10-5 lead, and then a 15, she took over 10-5, so a 15-point run here for Hannah Waymiller to end it, and she was dominant. She had some big kills there in the second. I don't think she played in the first set. Came in the second, wasn't a starter, a senior, and just dominated. Had a couple aces in that run as well, and so that's how it ends, 3-0.
And I'm sure we know who the player of the match is for White River there in Waymiller, but on the flip side for Clover Park, who do come up short here, who would you say was the most outstanding and deserving of the player of the match for them?
Well, first, the MVP of the game for White River, you could say it's Hannah Waymiller like that, but I got to say Elle Thomas.
Yeah,
I mean, I think there's some discussion to be had there with Elle Thomas, and even Marissa Dahl played exceptionally well in there, but Hannah Waymiller, I'm not going to fight you too much on that, but there was
I forced your hand on that one.
There was a discussion. I thought Elle Thomas was right there, and she ended it with style as well. On the Clover Park's side, I really thought that Alicia Elalyn Soliai had a strong match, as did Camilla. Where is she?
Camilla
Salanoa, maybe.
Number 10?
Yeah. Papa had a strong match as well. Who do you like here?
I was actually going to go with Camilla Salanoa. I felt like she played a really good match. Both her digs and her attacks were solid. I think she was a big force there in the middle of that Clover Park team.
I'm not going to argue with you. Let's go with Camilla Salanoa as our MVP for the home team, and our MVP for the visitors will be a close one in Hannah Waymiller. Elle Thomas, I give a tip of the cap to you for sure.
So White River improves to 2-0 on the season. Their next match is on Thursday the 9th against Franklin Pierce. That will be a 7:15 p.m. first serve. On the flip side for Clover Park, their next match also on Thursday on the 9th will be against Fife away at Fife, as they look to get their first win of the season. Well, for Paul Beatty and myself, Brandon Brown, for everybody that helps make Eli Sports Network great, we are tuning off here. Well, again, White River gets the 3-0 sweep and improved to 2-0 on the season. Everybody have a safe and good night.